Hey, what's going on?
Hey guys, happy Saturday. Actually, it's probably going to be Sunday before this one gets out.
Most likely.
Whatever. Sundays suck. So, I'm glad we could maybe, make yours a little better.
What, the Sunday or the...
The Sunday, yeah.
Okay. I mean, if that's what we're going to do.
This is one of our rare Sunday
Ooh.
episodes.
Is this special edition?
Yeah, something special about it anyway.
Well, of course, anything that we do is special.
Well, it's Saturday night.
Oh, yeah, baby.
And we typically record, ahead of time. But we're not really recording too much ahead of time right now, so.
What you got going over there, Pat?
I was going to tickle my throat.
Oh. The cat's out of the bag. I suppose,
Right. Well, I mean, I guess I shouldn't have said anything. But I did, because I was like, what the fuck was that?
I would have been like, that's my stomach.
I started going all Real Housewives.
No, but that's our good buddy who we've said I don't know how many times on here we want
we've
on the show.
We've talked about Pat quite a few times.
Pat Rick Day.
Pat Rick Day.
PTD. Because it's actually Pat Tim Day. Patrick Tim Day. All of his names are so much fun to say. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because I'm trying to figure out how the fuck that's fun to say.
Pat Day? You don't think
Pat Day's fine.
And Pat Rick?
Okay.
Yeah, I like saying Pat Rick. Hello, Pat Rick.
Hi, how you doing?
How would you like for us to refer to you on the show, Pat? You tell us.
Couldn't care less.
All right. Fuckwad. That's what it is.
Oh, God.
See, I was holding back the foul language because I didn't know.
No. It's fine.
I was holding back the foul language because I don't watch this fucking show. I have no idea.
I don't watch this fucking garbage.
One of our best friends for the longest time, my goddamn neighbor, our bandmate,
Right.
doesn't watch the show.
I've watched several episodes.
Out of the 40 that we have.
I don't get a lot of time.
No, Pat, you don't need to make excuses. I mean, actually, I think it'd be better for the show if you were like, yeah, this show's garbage. I don't watch this shit.
Yeah.
Well, we have fun. Yeah. So, it's a rare occasion to get you home on a Saturday night.
Yeah, it is.
And when he told me earlier that he was coming in town tonight, I was like, fuck, we're recording a show tonight. Maybe tonight's the night. Tonight's the night. We get Pat in the studio and just go with it. We have a couple things planned.
Yeah.
We had some things we wanted to talk about. Fucking Pat can just join us.
Yeah. I'm good with that.
Yeah, no plans have been discussed with me, so.
No.
Oh, that's even. It's the intrigue.
Right.
That's the way we like it.
The poor schmuck's just been sitting here for the last 2 hours.
While you guys are trying to. Well, let's see if we have enough the chords to get this to work right.
All of our
Marp.
goddamn technical difficulties around here. Just when we do the show different ways.
Yeah.
It just fucks everything up.
Well, I mean, and I feel like such the passenger princess because I'm just sitting over here drinking while you guys are trying to figure all this out. And I'm okay with that.
At a certain point, I'm like, fuck it, I'm drinking too.
Yeah.
I got to be careful because I drink to a certain point, and then it's like, no, I'm not doing any more work. We're
right.
We're just drinking now.
Yeah.
We're just hanging out, partying. That's what it is. So,
Which
finding that balance is hard.
But by the way, that's all that we really get done anyway by the end of the show.
Yeah, it does. It gets to a point, and that's what it is. But before that, it's important to stay focused.
Now, we have a plan, bullet points, and talking things that we're going to do. But then by the end of it, it's just like, you know what? Just whatever happens. And that's the way I like it.
Hell, usually by like I don't know.
That's the first time you've
what?
Apologized for or excused yourself for burping. Normally we'll be in the middle of a conversation.
That one needed to get out. And I almost always do excuse myself.
No, you don't.
The fuck I don't.
The fuck you do. Go back. Roll the tapes because he doesn't.
Okay. I'm going to prove this motherfucker wrong because I do it just like that.
No, you don't.
Excuse me.
No, you don't.
I do too.
You just sit there and do this.
This motherfucker doesn't watch his own show.
Okay, now we're sitting here fucking trying to talk to somebody, and next thing you know, you're just like, Bert.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck. I really don't care.
Oh, now you just don't care.
No, I do say
No, it's
excuse
fine.
me
It's
most
fine.
of the time.
No, you don't.
I don't care to let it out.
Oh, I know you don't.
Thinking about it. We're thinking about it.
I mean,
we're sitting here having some
But
drinks.
I've fucking done it too, and I'm just like, yeah, I mean, I'm just going to follow Jeff's lead and just not say anything about it. Who cares?
Yeah, but for the times I did forget to, which wasn't very many, thank you.
It was every single
I do apologize, so excuse me for everything. But we're in here drinking. We're guys, you know. The only real flat. Thank God that we're all not big farters, because this fucking room would stink up quickly.
Oh, I have a couple times already. It is silent and don't smell bad.
Pat's ass.
Yeah, Pat's fart.
Is that the way
good.
is that the way it works? If it's silent, it doesn't smell.
No, I just
No, that's
save them for later.
Oh,
I'll drop a bomb later and it'll kill everyone.
nice. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad for your wife. Chewy of all people, of all things.
the animal.
In Cat Day.
Cat Day.
That's my favorite.
I named his fucking cat.
I didn't
Cat.
cat anything. Came out that way.
It was born that way. It was just meant to be. But you know, Pat, we're going to be talking about best worst concerts, right? And I don't think we've talked about this before, have we?
Well, we have, kinda, but we never talked about it like for us. We've asked that question to people,
Okay.
but never what we thought was our best and worst concert.
Okay. I had one, and I thought I wrote it down, but I didn't. And
You had one for what? Your best or your worst?
my worst.
Oh, see, I had a fucking issue with that because I can't really think of a bad concert I went to.
I have a hard time remembering some of those back when I would go to a lot of concerts with Pat and all the guys, you know. I don't really remember them. I know we had an absolute blast. All the early, Warped Tours we went to, and all those shows. I mean, all those fucking shows.
Yeah,
I don't really remember them all that well. So
yeah, I'm the same way.
who knows?
I was texting Matt earlier, and he asked what we're gonna be talking about, and I told him, I was like, best worst concert. He ripped it off like snap, and I was like, wow, that's pretty awesome. And then I was looking at that, going, did I go to those shows with them because I couldn't remember?
Yeah, man. I don't know.
know.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
But
So-
best concerts, I've got a few that I thought was absolutely fantastic. But the worst one, I'm probably going to say, yeah, I think I got my worst. So,
Oh, are we waiting for it?
I don't know. I was just kind of, I'm just soundboarding right now.
Yeah, something changed with our sound here, and I don't know what it is. Did you? It's different.
What, echoey?
Now. A little echoey.
Yeah,
now.
yeah, I got that too.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but yeah,
Probably your glorious laptop from
Right.
the 40s.
probably. I don't know. I don't know if we lost sound there for a minute. I'm not really sure.
Engineer, did we lose sound?
He's doing engineer things. He's chasing down stuff, but he says we're good. So I think we're good.
Chasing down our fucking problems.
Yeah.
Does have an echo to it.
Yeah. Well, I'll record this just in case. My camera's flopping all over the place.
It is
What?
your side causing echo.
It's my side causing echo.
Jeff's fault.
That does not sound possible, but it is what it is. It's not terrible. Let's roll
Might
with
not
it.
sound possible, but it's fucking
But you
accurate.
guys can't hear what I hear.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So whatever it is. But anyway, in case some audio just got cut off, we're going to welcome you back. Sorry, we had a technical difficulty. If we
Can
never
we do
lost
that technical difficulty screen like from the... yeah.
it, right? Yeah. Okay. We'll throw something in there like that. But maybe you didn't do anything.
It
Maybe
should
we're
be just
fine.
like a picture of you two beating each other.
We need to make those reels.
Of us beating each other?
Oh, you mean fighting?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, the technical difficulty screen should just be you two hitting each other with stuff.
Like an old digital thing where it's
Yeah.
just like, or fake, yeah, right, yeah, okay.
Like,
Maybe we can do that.
can we superimpose ourselves on Rock'em Sock'em Robots?
Yes, we can.
Sweet!
Yeah,
Do you know how to do that?
of course I know how to do
Nice, because I have no idea. I'm the idea guy on that situation.
that. That would actually be easy. So, so I figure we'll just let Pat have come in here and let him have a say, and he could just join this conversation right along with us. Just like like one of us, like he is. So, Pat, but since you're the new guy here, we're starting with you. Best concert. What do you got?
Well, best and worst concert would probably be the same concert.
What?
I love it when it's tricky like
Look.
that.
The opening band was so bad that we almost left. I'm not going to mention their names, but the main band was John Cougar Mellencamp, and he was fantastic. It was back about 1999.
Right on.
The first band was just terrible. But there were a lot of older women there smoking various drugs and buying us beer.
Yes.
It was a good time.
Yeah.
No, now I need to know who the fucking opening band was. You can say
I can say it?
Yeah.
Okay. They were called Sunvolt.
Okay.
And it was. I mean, they're bad enough that I remember their name.
Wow.
It was just
I'll tell you, I've never heard of Sunvolt.
no
Sunbolt.
Bolt or Volt?
Volt. V.
Volt. Sunvolt.
Yeah.
I don't like that at all.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking look at
It was just bad rock and roll.
No.
Bad 90s rock and roll.
That 57 you're using there is all over the place. I'm tracking audio here like crazy. So, but John Cougar Mellencamp is fantastic.
Oh, yeah. It was an amazing show.
Yeah, I bet that would be.
I mean, it's not like they were pyrotechnics or anything, but,
Right.
just the show in general.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, I mean, I could go next, but I don't know. I mean, I've always said for years, and I don't go to the shows when they come around, and who knows if there ever will be anymore, but for years, man. You want to switch that camera? Is it?
What?
Yeah.
What's going on?
If it's on the right. Oh, I'm program? Okay.
Oh.
I was thinking it was the other way around.
Someone's classy.
Yeah. But I've always said, Sick of It All, put on the best show. And, of course, I love Sick of It All. Love all their music.
That Sick of It All, Dr. Murphy's show is probably one of the better ones I've been to, too.
I mean, and I've seen so many epic shows
Yeah.
like that. Sick of It All, Dropkick Murphys. Sick of It All, Pennywise. Sick of It All, Snapcase. I mean, you see, when you see these epic fucking shows, and I don't know, there's just something about it, and I love Sick of It All so much. Worst concert ever? So before I started dating my wife, before I started dating Stacy, I was dating another girl about a year earlier or so, and she was kind of a metalhead, like new metal, and when we first got together, she was kind of more of a homebody type, so I didn't really think that she got out much. So I'm like, we were going out and doing shit all the time. So I'm like, I'm going to drag her with me. This will be fun. A little rock and roll chick, we'll go out and do stuff. And try to turn her on to some punk rock and hardcore and shit. And she was trying to listen to it, but she would, I don't know what that was. At the same time, me? Okay. She was trying to turn me on to new metal, and I'm like, I already know all these bands. They're on the radio, It was Nickel. Maybe it was Nickelback, bands like that. Creed.
That's metal?
Yeah, it's metal, right? It's considered new metal, I believe.
No.
Yeah, Nickelback is.
I never would have thought
I think some of the
Nickelback
earlier
was new
stuff.
metal.
And what's the other band that did the guy with the bald head singer? He did the
Stained? No.
well, they're Stained as well.
I don't think that's new
I don't
metal.
know if that's
though.
metal or not. I don't really know. Whatever it is, I don't like it. I never did. But it was metal to them. Bands like that. But,
Okay.
But here, long story short, she was supposed to go to a show with us that ended up getting canceled, and we couldn't go. She was like, "Oh, well, I've got an extra ticket, and we're gonna go see. Me and my girlfriend are gonna go see Stained, and what's the other one we just talked about? Not Creed, but
Nickelback?
no,
I don't think we talked about any other band.
yeah, maybe we didn't.
I think we're.
What's the other one
The
that's just
bald head guy? Is that the one you're thinking of?
No, band that was real big in the late '90s, metal.
I don't know who that would be.
Man, that's gonna bug me now.
There's a lot of them.
They played with Creed a lot.
Because whenever
Not
I
Creed,
think of
Stained.
like, whenever you say
Bush?
new metal,
Yeah.
I think of like almost like Korn,
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
POD,
yeah,
stuff like that.
right.
Are is it Godsmack?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Godsmack. That's it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It was Creed. It was Stained and Godsmack.
Okay.
All right, so Creed or Stained was the opening band, I believe. I think anyway, and then I don't fucking remember. All I know is we go in this huge. We're used to going to punk rock shows, venues that hold like maybe 1,000 people. And she talks me into going to her with this show, and my little buddy Peck went with me. Thank God. And so it's her and her girlfriend and me and my buddy, and we walk in and there's, I don't know, 20,000 people in this place, 10, 20,000 people. And we're like, shit. And they're like, these girls are like, we're going to the front. And I'm like, that's not smart,
Why would that not be smart?
Because what happened is exactly what I knew was going to happen.
I guess I need to listen to the rest of the story.
So we get up there, and the opening band comes out to play. I think it was Fear or one of those bands, whatever. And whatever band it was, I didn't mind them so much, and it wasn't so bad. And the crowd was pretty chill or whatever. But when Godsmack came out, maybe it was Stained, one of the two bigger bands that were playing, you literally could not move. We were in a sea of people. We got separated really fast. She hyperventilated and passed out.
Oh, fuck.
Like 3 feet from me, and I'm wrapped up like a pretzel.
And you couldn't do anything.
And I'm fucking screaming at people like, get the broad. You know, someone's on the ground. And they don't give a shit.
Because that doesn't happen at a punk show.
No, it doesn't happen at a punk show. And I mean, even if it were to happen at a punk show, if they were that big, it's just the size. No, you can't see. It's a needle in the haystack. I'm not blaming the music for that particular experience. I wouldn't blame music. I'm blaming the fans because they knew. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? I'm like not punching people in the face, but like punching them. Like, what the fuck? Get her,
Yeah.
And like 20 feet away, I can see like a venue security guard or whatever. And he's like standing on the fence and is like, get her over here. So finally, I was able to get over there. Helped get her up, and basically they crowd surfed this limp body.
Oh God, that's so bad.
All the way to the back, and they took her to the little medical station. She threw up. I mean, it was crazy intense. I mean, I don't think anyone was ready for that. I knew exactly what was going to happen,
right?
And I didn't want to do it. I mean. Had it been like Sick of It All or something, I'd been like, fuck yeah, let's go fight these bitches. Let's go. This crowd's going to be intense. Let's do it. That's a crowd I know. You know what I mean?
It's a familiar crowd.
Right. And
because you don't know how the staying crowds are going to react whenever something like that happens.
Well, something happened and they didn't give a fuck. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, there it is.
And I thought, well, at least I'm going to get to leave early.
Did you?
Fuck no. No, because they were like, since you just passed out, you don't feel good. You can go over to the side and just watch the show from over here.
What?
So, I mean, I was like, God damn it. We were out of here. We were out the door. But at least I didn't have to go back out into that god awful crowd. Like, we were basically like right beside the stage for another 3 hours or whatever it was. Yeah.
But I mean, and if it would have been bands you wanted to go see, that would have been amazing. Am I wrong?
If the same exact thing happened, a chick passes out. And
no. I'm saying, and yes, that whole situation happens, but yet you get carted off to see the show, from basically front row where there's nobody around you.
Fuck that, man. I would have wanted to be on that. I would have probably handed her off and be like, I'll come check on her in a half hour, 45 minutes.
And that's why Jeff Horner's a piece of shit.
What was I going to do for her? She's in good hands,
I mean, I get it. You're not a doctor.
I'm not a doctor.
But, man.
Yeah.
And that was your worst show?
Yeah, I mean, that whole thing that happened, and I wouldn't have really done that. I don't think. I don't know.
Yeah, you would have.
I don't know. You would have too. You fucking pricked. I don't even. Don't. You'd have done it
No.
before me. You'd have been like,
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, you would have. Yeah, you would have. But anyway, I didn't like the music. I didn't like.
Right.
I'm.
I mean, it's not your bag.
Yeah. None of that was my thing. And then that happened.
It makes it
You know,
even worse.
Right. So yeah, all of that together, worst show, and then of course the best show stuff is probably anytime I go to an awesome show that we all love. Anytime I go to a show with the kids, we got some shows planned, some things I'm actually going to make myself do,
Right.
and some stuff I might try to drag you two fuckers with me or three or whoever
I
wants to go.
doubt that highly. I think I'm show over.
Nope, not this one. You're not. But anyway, we'll get to that later. But that leaves you, buddy. You're up.
If we're going to go worst show, get ready for this.
I'm ready.
Nah, I don't think you are.
Oh, okay.
Picture this. Let's go back to a time whenever a young me wanted to go to an amusement park. And I'm there and I've got my corn dog because they're fucking delicious. I've got cotton candy. I've got a soda because I wasn't even able to drink at that time. And who appears up on stage at Camden Park?
The Misfits.
Oh God, no! That I wouldn't even fucking be around. You know what? I take that back. I probably would have been like, that might have been a good origin story for why I hate the Misfits.
Maybe.
But that's not it.
Okay.
David Lee Murphy.
David Lee Murphy.
Yeah, does anybody know David Lee Murphy?
Who is
Do you
David-
guys know? Oh no, you don't know the fucking song "Dust on the Bottle"?
Dust on the Bottle.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah, I know.
yeah. The song itself, not bad, but the sound was just horrible. And I was, I never was a big country fan, especially back in that time.
Yeah.
But I was like, I guess that's when obviously he was up and coming because he was playing at Camden Park.
Oh my God.
Let me tell you about Camden Park. If you guys don't know about Camden Park, think of the best amusement park and take it down about 8 notches.
Only 8?
Yeah, I want to say 8. If you got 10 and you take it down to a 2,
Camden Park is the place where literally the best roller coasters go to die after they're 100 years old.
Right.
They literally buy the oldest, junkiest, shittiest roller coasters from real amusement parks.
you want to be scared on a roller coaster.
Right.
Ride one at Camden Park.
Yeah.
We were in school every year for summer. We would always go to Camden Park, me and a buddy of mine, just to spend the day there because it was super cheap and you could do whatever. So we would go and we would ride these rides with fear in our eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And at one time we were fucking with the attendant, and I'm thinking that they just threw beer like on the trying to hit us, but fucking hit the tracks. I'm sitting there going, well, this can't fucking be safe.
Right. Yeah.
Even I was like 15. I'm like, this can't be right. But yeah, it was at that establishment, and that was the worst show I seen because I was like, God, that's just. I didn't know anything about audio. I didn't know about being in a fucking band.
Right. But you know what sounds like garbage.
I was like, God,
Right.
why is it just popping and cracking and nothing sounded like sometimes you could hear them, sometimes you couldn't. Music was just like way too fucking loud, and I don't know. There just wasn't
Kinda
a good
like our show.
balance. Yeah, exactly like our show. I still don't know fuck about sound, but yeah.
Even though you're using a fucking PA head as a goddamn camera prop.
Well, I mean, look at all the garbage you have. And you guys spent 20 fucking minutes, well, let's get the saturation and let's do all this shit right.
I hate these cameras that we use for this. I hate
That's
them.
fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is my worst. My best, we'll go back, I guess we'll do like a backwards, forwards kind of thing there.
Sure.
All right. Best show, I'm the one that got me the most, because there was 2, and yeah. it was Dropkick Murphys, the Bronx, and Rancid.
Yeah.
The reason why that's my favorite, favorite show I've been to was that was Little Brookie's first show.
Yeah.
We got up front to see the Bronx. I think we've seen everybody from the front row.
Yeah, we did.
And then just us hanging out like kids. We're just all crammed, in this one little Portsmouth pod.
yeah.
And just when Olympia came on, I was just like, oh, dude, it's over.
That was probably
It's over.
that's probably my best moment from any show is that moment that you and I shared. Just kind of like
I mean, dude, it was
Embraced.
so good.
two fat guys jumping up and down, two fat old guys jumping up and down, singing every word to Olympia.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
Yeah.
that was really good. And then whenever you and Stacy bought us the tickets to go see, this is my first Murphy show. We went to Cleveland, and bitter cold, didn't give a shit
Yeah.
how fucking bad it was. We went and ate. Then we went to go see the show, and it was two of my favorite bands, which was Dropkick Murphys and Tiger Army together.
Yeah.
And I was just like, it doesn't get better than this.
well, and that's where we discovered Old Man Markley. Was that show?
No.
Wasn't that show?
No.
No, that's right. That was a couple years, but that's what
Yeah,
took
yeah.
Stacy to her first show.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, I was just like, man, I mean, we were standing on the side, you guys. We got a picture of that guy that was either asleep or looking at his phone the whole time. Like we went, it's our anniversary picture that
Okay.
you guys made us.
Okay. I don't remember that.
Do you not
either.
remember that?
I don't remember any of it.
I'll have to. I'll take a picture of the picture and show it to you because I mean it's like green and yellow and a white frame. And it was just a picture of some guy just like bored out of his fucking mind
I
at the
do
show.
remember that. Now.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was epic.
And I was like, how the fuck could you be like this when Tiger Army's on fucking stage just going nuts? Dude, it was so good. So good.
Yeah, that was fun. That
I
was
mean, to me, it doesn't get much better than that. You know what I mean?
Excuse me.
Yeah, see, now I know you're going to start doing it.
I always do, motherfucker.
fuck
Almost
you do.
always. That was an epic show for sure.
Well, and that was my first time seeing all of it.
Yeah.
And,
It was the St. Patrick's tour.
Yeah. And that was the first time I ever seen Tiger Army, too.
It was my second or third time seeing Tiger Army. But I think the only other time I think it was the second time. I think the first time was like at a Warped Tour, and I rarely count that as a.
I know you don't count that. And that's what I was sitting there going, man, that's the first time I seen No Effects was at Warped Tour. Because they played right after Under Oath. And they were like, Under Oath came out, these 10 songs are going to play about praising God or whatever. And then Fat Mike comes out, I was like, this is 11 songs whatever about not loving Jesus or some shit. And I was like, that's fucking great. But it was like Under Oath, No Effects. Or wait a minute, it was Helmet, Under Oath, No Effects. I'm like, this is just a fucking cool gig. So yeah, I like Warped Tour for that kind of thing.
And I think Fat Mike corrupted Under Oath too.
Yeah.
because they're not Christian anymore.
Well, that's fine.
They're like atheists now, I think.
Really?
Yeah. Well, like he said, they were real young.
Yeah.
And they came out, they left their mom and dad's house and started fucking touring, and like they love punk rock music, and they thought we're just gonna be a Christian punk band. And then Fat Mike's like,
No.
we're gonna talk about this. They probably spent a Warped Tour getting,
Oh my God.
just seeing other perspectives. I'm not saying like the atheists are out there to convert all Christians, but wouldn't that be nice?
But could you imagine, seriously, like if we fucking went to go play on Warped Tour with No Effects, how much raw shit we would be in right now?
Oh, yeah.
I'd be addicted to something
Yeah.
gladly. You know what I mean?
That was the life I always wanted, and here I am. In
Doing this show.
Hey, you know what? It worked out for the best.
Yeah. All right, so I give up the rest of my time, I guess.
Did Pat give us his
Yeah, he said his
worst and best was the same one?
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
yeah. I was like, I thought we only heard one story from him.
because it was John Cougar Mellencamp, which
Yeah.
still probably a great fucking show
Oh,
to
yeah.
go see.
And Sunvolt.
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 Yeah, I did.
What does that even mean?
I've never heard of them until he said that, and I was like, well, I gotta look these guys up. So I looked them up, and yeah, they don't seem.
I think they're still around even.
Yeah, I think they are too. An American rock band formed in 1994.
Well,
I'm gonna listen to all their music now.
yeah. You put in some Psycho Stick too.
Fuck you and your goddamn Psycho Stick. There's now 2 bands I don't like.
All right. Well, I got a couple bands I want to talk about, but we got Pat here, and I want to take advantage of this opportunity to kind of get to talk about his musical backstory.
Okay.
I don't know. I had Chinese tonight. Maybe that's it. I don't
Is that
know.
what it is?
Maybe all that MSG trying to get out of me. I don't know what it is. I
Don't
really
start blaming MSG for things.
That's what they say. I don't know.
But that's a fucking lie. MSG is delicious.
I'm enjoying it.
I love it.
Yeah. But yeah, I want to talk to Pat about his musical history and what he's gotten out of playing music and some of the stories he wants to tell. So, Pat, I'll give you the mic, buddy, and just go ahead and give us a little bit of a backstory about Pat Rick Day doing his fucking thing when he's a 6 foot fucking 10-year-old playing in the marching band.
I started out playing that. I was about 8 years old. Started playing the piano a little bit. And I never really got good at it, but I could play a few songs here and there as a kid. I wanted to play drums real bad, going into band in school. Mom had a conversation with the band director. He said, what instrument can you play that'll help you get into college, get you a good scholarship?
Huh.
And the director said trombone is usually pretty in high demand for colleges. I said, Mom, I'm not going to go to college. I want to play the drums. And so we got the trombone, and I was a good trombone player. I played for several years in concert band, and of course, 7th grade come along. It was our first year in marching band at East, and that was a lot of fun. I think at the end of the season, the band would take a big trip. So we went to Disney World, and
Oh shit.
we went to the Epcot Center and went to
Okay.
Universal Studios, and we marched in Universal Studios. Well, the tuba player decides he wants to focus on his job. They're like, Pat, you're gonna march a tuba. So they had me march this full-size tuba.
The sousaphone.
Wait.
No, not a sousaphone, a full-size concert tuba that they converted into something you put on your shoulder and march.
That's dope.
Well, no wonder the guy quit.
Well, no. Well, that's why he quit probably. But
I mean, what tuba player decides I'm going to focus on my career? I mean,
Smart one.
yeah.
I can't say much because I fucking played the tuba too.
so I was marching this full-size tuba that at 12 years old was almost as big as I was. I mean, it had to be 4 foot tall. And a full cotton uniform in Florida in like June.
God.
That was a collar pink you'd never seen on a person.
I'm seeing it right now. You look pretty pink.
Probably.
You're a pink motherfucker. You know that?
That's the beer. That's the beer talking. I did marching band all through high school, and I loved it. Had a lot of great memories. We were a really, really good band.
Wait, you guys won a bunch of awards and shit.
Yeah,
right?
like
Yeah.
coming from as small as schools we would go out and beat the biggest and the best schools out there. We went to nationals one year.
Damn.
Yeah, we were good. We were really good. But it was a lot of fun. I started playing guitar when I was 15. Kind of taught myself. And picked up the bass about the same time, and kind of what I've done. Tried to be in a couple bands that never took off.
I get it.
And then about 11 years ago, we all started playing together.
Yeah.
And it really took off.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we've had a lot of fun together.
Oh yeah. No, I mean
our big dreams of being a wedding band just never really came to be,
Right.
and that's unfortunate. But I wouldn't trade any of those times for anything.
no, not at all.
Yeah.
Well, when you were playing in like high school bands, marching bands, stuff like that, is that what sparked an interest for you to play other music?
Well,
Or just music in general?
my family was all real musical. My dad played trombone, and mom, they were both in my mom and dad are both in marching band. Mom played the flute, and of course she played the piano at church and everything. And
Hell yeah.
but I've always been around a lot of music.
All right.
So I mean, I've always wanted to play. I've always enjoyed playing music.
Yeah.
I am working on a couple things now by myself.
Oh shit! What do you got going on over there, Pate?
I'm doing a Klingon bluegrass band.
What?
Yeah, we're gonna sing songs about the glory of Kalas, or Klingon god.
I love it.
The glory of death and battle.
Right.
Going to Sto-vo-kor when you die, and if you're dishonorable, you go to the barge of the dead.
And it's going to be all bluegrass.
It's all gonna be all bluegrass. Yes,
God,
He bought a fucking banjo.
I've got a banjo.
dude, that is amazing.
The other thing I'm working on is kind of secret.
Oh,
Oh well, I mean,
I gotta get the
there's no
recording
secrets
done.
here, baby.
that's hot.
I gotta get the recording done before I show it to anybody or really talk about it. But now that my job's changed a little bit, where I got
Right.
some more time, hoping to really be able to work on it more.
Yeah.
But,
Well, I mean, I hope so too, because I'm always up for a Pat Day surprise. I mean, they're usually the best surprises.
I'll tell you right now, the Klingon bluegrass that's a surprise to me.
I really have been working on it. That's not a joke. It's like I've been trying to find ways to translate like some old standard bluegrass songs into Klingon.
Fucking love it.
All right. Yeah. Now you're building a studio right at your house too, right? You're making a little studio area.
Well, I got a room that I want to dedicate to that, but I just don't have a lot of time to work on it too much.
Just quit your job.
Yeah, I'd love to
Well,
make all kinds of money.
I think Sean just quit the show.
Maybe the Klingon bluegrass is too much for him.
Motherfucker. No, I think he quit to join your bluegrass Klingon band.
Like the thing, like like I'll be the Klingon playing a banjo
Right.
and singing, and then everybody else will just be like humans or Vulcans or whatever.
Slaves.
Yeah, and they'll look nervous the whole time
Right.
because if they screw up, I'll kill them.
Right. And you should kill people on stage.
Yeah,
Right.
That's part of the plan.
Okay. Yeah.
I've got a bat left,
I know.
a Klingon sword.
All right. I had a similar idea. I want to talk about it later. I don't want to take away any of your time, but I love the really crazy, fucked up ideas. Of course, you know that, but I mean, I don't know. We've gone back and forth many nights on some crazy ideas, and if there's anything I can do to help make that happen, you let me know.
Well, you'll be a part of the secret thing.
Okay. Well, that's
see,
exciting. Well, when this room's all done, when this studio's done, it's going to make it a lot easier to do talking tunes, but it's also going to make it a lot easier to do just recording in general, but we're not there yet. So, as you can see,
Yeah.
as you can't see, but oh well, that's for the best. Trust me. But it's all a work in progress. We got some shit to work. Oh no, he came back. Are you unquitting?
Tinkle Time came a little fucking early.
Oh man, I missed out on Tinkle Time.
The 2 hours of you guys trying to figure out how to run this show.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what it is. That's what happens.
Well, there's always a section of the show that I like to, be a mystery to me till I watch it. So, for the minute and a half I was gone, let me know what happened.
I don't remember.
I don't even think it was a minute and a half.
I'm sure you didn't wash your hands.
Yeah, I did because your soap smells amazing.
It does smell good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so floral.
The last thing they had in there, I would wash my hands and I'd walk out of the bathroom and I'd throw a fit like just an angry old grouchy prick. Like, who the fuck bought this stupid soap? It just every time I would like scratch my nose or whatever, I'd be like, or go to kind of straighten my beard out and make sure I didn't have any food in there. I'd smell it and it would just drive me insane. And so
Wait, did the show stop when I left?
No, I don't think so.
no,
Okay.
this is on the show.
Okay.
I'm just ridiculous. What do you want? No, but I did not care for the soap we had last time, and I really like the new stuff.
It's
I did.
floral.
Yeah, it's nice. It is. But chug away there, buddy, because we have a tradition, peeing together after the show.
I mean, tinkle time.
Yeah, with Sean and Jeff.
Oh yeah, baby.
That's a whole different podcast.
We're working on it.
That's
right?
that's on our OnlyFans.
Maybe that's the big surprise we have coming up for everybody.
I know we've joked about having an OnlyFans for a long time, and we've talked about doing a Patreon to see like behind the scenes and stuff like that. But yeah, I think that we should just bypass that altogether and just go straight to OnlyFans.
Okay. Well, I mean, I had to be real careful because it would be my only job at that point.
Well, I mean, if we could get, we could. Never mind. Let's just not even worry about it because there's no way in hell that we're going to get people to pay to see us.
There are plenty of weirdos out there who will pay to see that.
I bet that there is, but man, I don't know. If there's enough, I'll do it.
If there's enough money we're talking about here, but that's the gamble you got to take.
Right?
It's a gamble.
I just need 2 subscribers, like $10 a month. Fuck yeah.
So you're good for $20 a month?
Oh yeah.
That's amazing.
Put this motherfucker on the Talking Tunes payroll. We're going to 1099G you though. So.
Okay.
All right.
Private contractor.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Because I have no idea.
I think so.
I know 1099, but I know 1099G. I don't know if that was a real thing or not.
That's what it is, right? I don't know. Fuck it. Who gives a shit? I don't want to talk about that. That's boring.
Where the fuck did this conversation just start going?
Oh man. Well, guys, I want to talk about real quick, and I'm not going to play them for you guys right here because I don't want any music taken down. But I want to talk about bands that you two should go check out, 3, and that I found, and I think I've sent you some of them, Sean. And I also want to, tell you guys to go check them out, and hopefully there's a couple on this list I know we are going to have on the show, hopefully before we take our break, hopefully.
Yeah.
But that just depends on how we can work it out. Moonlight Mile, I think it says Moonlight. It's Moonlight Mile KY if you look them up on TikTok. But pretty cool. And the thing that I guess caught my attention from these guys was the first video I ever saw of them. Just popped up on my For You page. Excuse me.
No, you don't do it every time because you never did it before,
I can still taste it.
and you got called out for
Chicken. So I'm looking forward to proving your ass wrong.
Just keep going with your conversation.
The guy's playing Jim Dandy. At the first part of the video, it's like a different guy. He starts the video off and he's got a Jim Dandy. And I'm like, oh, look at that cute little Jim Dandy. You know how much
Gotta love a parlor.
Yeah. But they're a progressive Americana band. So not my punk rock, not my metal thing.
Right.
But check them out. They're pretty awesome. I think I forgot to send you. I think her name's Zara Chantelli, and she does the first thing I saw from her. She was doing a Taylor Swift cover.
Oh, wait a minute now.
Yeah, she's got a real pretty voice.
Hold on.
Sings and plays the guitar.
What song is it?
Lover.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I thought I sent it to you, but maybe I didn't.
You didn't. Yeah, I'm a big Taylor Swift fan.
Yeah, who wouldn't?
I don't know.
I really love these videos of people out there just do it. That's why I love about TikTok so
Right.
much. Is if you follow enough of them, or if you react, if you watch enough of those videos all the way through, you're going to see tons of it. And that's what our Talking Tunes is. It's just tons of like small, bands and solo artists who, or just someone playing in their fucking studio or bedroom. And they're, you can see and hear their passion and their love of it. And they got like, some of them only have 10 or
Right.
12 hearts or whatever, and some of them have like, she's got like 460 I think on this one. Some of them have a little bit more, but I just really, really love that whole thing.
Our engineer is bored as fuck
Like,
right now.
This is the worst thing ever. But no, I love to support those kinds of acts and those kinds of people. So you guys, I'll send you links to any of these you want.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, I don't think you sent any of them to me. So by all means, do it.
Well, it's I will. This is Zara, Zara Chantel or Chantelli. I don't know. Chantel.
If we're saying your name wrong, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I apologize. But maybe we can make some reels. After when we take our break, I'm gonna go back because we've not been making reels at all. So I'm gonna go back and probably spend that time making a shitload. Right. And if you want to help too, that'd be great.
We'll see
we can make some fucking reels. The big one I want everyone to go and listen to, please. I really love this guy, and I've been kind of talking with him. His name's Joel Adam Russell.
Yeah.
And man, I just fucking like. He's a. If you go to his TikTok, he says I write songs. It's Americana, country-esque, but
now that guy I've seen before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The voice, man. I mean, and the first time I heard him sing, he was just like singing with an acoustic guitar, like outside. Still sounded really, really good. But then when I heard the whole song, I think I went to Spotify and listened to the whole song. I heard all the drums. I heard everything. And like all that coming together, like their drummer almost. And I want to ask this guy. I think we're going to get him on the show. I'm pretty sure.
Fingers crossed.
He said he's down to do it. So hopefully that'll work out. But I'm almost positive his drummer's like his drummer has to be like a rock and roll drummer.
Okay.
And you hear that kind of not a double bass, not a duh, but like a dum dum, where most country drummers will just do like a dum. He throws that extra one in there, and I'm there for it. I love that kind of shit. I love it when it's just punched up just enough to make it just a little bit deeper, a little heavier.
Yeah.
And the song is progressive as fuck. It's about pretty much.
Is this the
women's rights?
Okay, so
this is the reaction to the "Your Body, My Choice" bullshit.
Yeah,
right?
I was reading a little bit about him on his page or whatever, and he said that he's a protest singer, or going to be a protest singer for like some odd days or years or whatever. Maybe when all this is going on. I don't know. That's something we'll talk about.
Yeah,
if we get him on.
Yeah, I'm curious to ask him about some of that stuff too.
Yeah.
But I've listened to other songs and stuff, and I mean,
he's just good.
Yeah, he's real good, and that's not typically my style either. But I think one of the things I didn't like about country-esque style music was the just pandering. Everyone had to have that twang in their voice. There was just.
But I mean, if it's not needed, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it's forced, I'll put it that way. Forced.
Yeah. And most songs weren't about anything real. They were just songs for the sake of being songs,
right?
And hopefully, money generators. And this guy's out here going, I'm doing my thing. It's one of the reasons why I really like Tyler Childers. He's
what?
I mean, it's not like I drive around like jamming to that shit, but I like him and I will support him. I would go to that show. I would go to that concert.
Do you understand how much Darren is going to hug you?
Oh, he knows.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he knows. He knows how I feel about. I mean, he's on the level,
Right.
you know, the same level I'm on, protecting people, standing up for people, and when a lot of artists don't have the balls to put that in their songs.
I get it.
They just that's going to alienate too much of the audience. That's one of the first things we said. Our show's not going to be political, but we're not going to shy away from our views and opinions either.
Yeah.
And if it costs us, if all 12 of our followers,
Yeah. I mean, I get it. We stand by what
Right.
we feel.
I'm not going to pander to anybody so that maybe we can blow up and whatever. I don't want to do that. I want the show to be about music, but I also, when it's relevant, and it is in this situation,
If it pops up, it pops up.
it pops up. So, I think I might have another one or two. 40,000 Leagues.
Yeah.
So I know, I think we've sent some things back and
Yeah,
forth
we
before, and they, I don't know a lot about them, but I see their stuff pop up on our TikTok a lot.
I'm glad you have it because I don't have the information to get into it.
I know, like they're from the UK, melodic metal band. You can find that all there on their TikTok, and every time I see anything, I'm like, love, but we haven't really wanted to have like anybody on the show. And so I haven't really had a real reason to deep dive. I think I followed them. I think I got them on Spotify. I think.
Right.
My Spotify. It's actually our Spotify.
Spotify is so good.
But it's so full. It's like hard to like.
Yeah.
What do I even do? I get lost in there. I think that I have them on there. I think I've been listening to them. I'm not 100% sure if that's totally accurate or not. But I definitely recommend, especially if you like melodic metal, to check them out. And there's another guy we're going to have on the show. Another guy from the UK, actually.
Okay, this is new to me.
Yeah, this one is probably new to you. He's his name is Ben Railway. Why can't I say that?
Okay, I've seen that
Yeah.
guy. Yeah. I didn't know who was going to be wanting to be on here or agreed to be on here.
Yeah, we haven't really talked a lot.
Yeah, we haven't.
But is it Roby or it's not Robbie? Is it? There's only one B.
I don't know.
And I talked to him and I forgot to ask him how the fuck do you say your name? And I've watched some TikToks and the ADHD. I don't know if I even heard him say his name. I'm Ben Railway Robbie. I don't know. But he's seems like a really nice guy from the UK.
That's the blues singer, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, definitely check him out. I don't think you're going to be disappointed. That's pretty good stuff. You liked it, right? Am
Yeah, I
wrong?
did.
And so,
Well, I love a blues sound.
yeah,
anyway.
I know, man. And hit his voice too.
Yeah.
I know. It's really good. You stick around for a little while, and we'll Are you on TikTok? I can't remember.
No. It's not that I don't agree with the platform.
Day and I'm too good for that.
It's not that I don't agree with the platform. I just don't spend a whole lot of time there.
Yeah.
You'll doom scroll, baby.
Yeah,
you
buddy.
Will doom scroll.
For real. Well, hopefully we'll have some more musical guests, at least one before we take our break.
Yeah.
And then we'll come back and start talking about our OnlyFans after the break. We'll set that all
Oh
up.
yeah, I'm gonna do that while we're off.
Right. Yeah. But no, hopefully, what I plan to do is make some reels and drop them on TikTok, Instagram, and throw them, whatever.
Keep everybody updated.
And then maybe I can put little bits of these songs in there.
Right.
Like, go check these guys out. And I know that like these people have way more followers than we do. So to me, it's not about that. It's just like,
Well, when you hear something you like, you're like, hey, I want to talk about that.
we do have local people here that do
Oh yeah.
follow our shit, and if we can inform, some buddies that we have over in New Boston or some of our buddies over in Rosemount, like, hey,
Right.
check these guys out. They're pretty good, and if they like them or whatever, I like that. I like doing that.
Yeah.
So, I think that's pretty cool. But anyway, Pat, you got some stuff coming up. We're all looking forward to hearing what happens with the
so excited for the
Klingon
bluegrass.
Klingon grass.
It's Klingon bluegrass. It'll be called Railway to Kronos.
It's not blue though.
Nice.
They don't have bluegrass and
No, the whole bit is it's Klingon.
Klingon.
It covers bluegrass music,
yeah,
wasn't
I
it?
get you.
I'm
So
all-
it's a
I'm
lot of
all-
words to say though.
I'm all about it.
Yeah, we'll come up with something better. Don't worry, I got you.
Oh, God.
Railway to Kronos.
There it is. See, he already has the fucking name. So
Do me a favor, get that all taken care of while we're on break, and we can open up with that.
oh my God, if you could get a song recorded,
Oh shit,
hells to the yes.
that would be awesome. Yeah, but I'm so glad this worked out tonight. I've said
yeah.
I don't know how many times I want to get this motherfucker on the show. Pat is one of my best friends, one of our best friends.
Yeah.
And you live right next door to me. This motherfucker lives right next door to me. He's just now being on my show. But he was also in my band, and he hasn't played with us in a year.
We played Halloween.
Yeah, but it had been a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've not played a lot of shows in that year, but we've played some shows.
Mm-hmm.
So, and without you, it broke my heart a little bit. But glad to have you here tonight. Looking forward to hanging out with you a little bit after the show. We're gonna go ahead and cut it off here.
Oh, okay.
Our engineer, it's past his bedtime. He needs to go home,
He's
crank
a
one out.
sleepy boy.
Yeah. Pat,
Yeah.
Sean's already peed. How you need a pee
I
buddy?
could go.
You could go.
Oh yeah.
All right. You wanna go do this?
Awesome.
All right, guys.
Tinkle time without me. I like it.
Take time without Sean. With Jeff and not Sean. Jeff and Pat. Guys, I hope you have a great week. And, maybe we definitely should have a show for next Sunday. Next Saturday. Should be good.
This
If-
is the Sunday edition.
Right, the Sunday edition. But you guys have a great week. Catch you later.
Bye.
So, Pat. Yeah. How's this going to look? Me and Pat. What do you think?
Oh, bathroom. Oh, about 5.
Oh, shit. Going outside. Hey, Jeff.
You can do anything outside. Yeah, there's more room than outside. And we're large men.
Yeah.
Well, you Mr. Engineer. Does that mean I'm down? I don't know. You could sprinkle some out, couldn't you?
Oh, I guarantee you I can.
Yeah. At least shake it about a little
Yeah.
bit.